Hi guys, this is Dave from Garden Gnomes Etc. We're out here in the late night hours here trying to get a little bit of video for people. They kind of want some ideas for water feature, waterfall, water garden type lighting. Unfortunately for a lot of people, they have the water feature, water garden, and yet there's no lighting, so there's no enjoyment at night. Sometimes it's uneventful with just a couple spotlights here or there. But here tonight we're going to go through some of the things that we have here that I think are well worthwhile to look into, that I have on my site. The first thing we have is this real cool, and you can probably see the fog that's emitting from it, is this pretty large size fogger. What it does is, I have this underneath one of my waterfalls here, and it turns different colors. It might go from blue to red to green, yellow, and while it's doing that, it is throwing a lot of fog, and it's kind of cool during the night because you don't know which way the wind's going, what type of, it could be kind of like a heavy air, light air, and it could hover across your rocks, or it could go straight up in the air. Now up here is this real cool water feature. It's kind of my cave waterfalls that a lot of people use for their Maldives kit for their swimming pools. Now, what I like about this is I have one of these Alpine. It's a remote control. It's a 60 LED light, and it continuously, I have it set where it continuously changes colors. And the rock, if you notice, it just really sucks in the light where it really makes it glow. And I have it set where it actually lights the water as it comes down. So that's one way of making this really look pretty nice at night. Another thing that I kind of like, and I've told a lot of people, is these egg lights. They come in kits, and I have it all explained, but here we have one down here, and they could go in and out of the water. This year I decided to have them outside. I kind of have them kind of facing across some of my featured rocks where you see a lot of a blue like a blue tint going across. They come blue, green, red, and white. So moving across here, I have actually a blue egg light shining across these rocks here, and it's hitting into my double heron spitters. Across there I have another egg light kit going across another featured rock. Same thing with here, and I like the way it's kind of goes across and hits all the different rocks as it goes across. And coming across here, you can see where a lot of these egg lights just kind of glance and shoot across all the different rocks, maybe flowers, plants, stuff like that. And on these egg light kits also, I should say egg lights, they have about a foot where leading up to them, where it's kind of like a very stiff wire where you can actually twist and turn them around different objects. Maybe you want to put them in a tree and twist them around a stem. These are pretty cool. You can see this red one. It starts off here and it keeps on going across the rocks. You can see the green one doing the same thing. I have a blue one here going across the rock that goes over one of my streams, I should say. Here's another cool thing that I kind of like. This is a small fogger. This one here, unfortunately, doesn't come with on a floating ring, so you have to pretty much put it in a place where it's going to have the same water level continuously, because they have to be set just right. But boy, you sure get the feature and the dramatic action of it. This here continuously changes its color. You can see the fog emitting. This here is a nice little waterfalls that I created, and it really serves a real nice lighting to the feature here. Coming right across here, here's the end of one of my ponds. Again, I like these egg light kits. They go across and shine right across. I have a skull, ceramic skull, and I put one of those lights in there, and it lights up the eyes and the nose and such. Moving right along, here's another one that I highly recommend. It's to a lot of people. It's an LED fountain, and this again is cool. It changes different colors, your blues, reds. I'm not sure if it goes green or not. This is one where you'd have to have a little bit bigger size pool or pond. You're not going to be able to put it into a small one. It probably goes about 3 feet high, maybe a couple feet in diameter, so you can gauge it from there. Coming back around, here's another Universal Realistic Rocks. This is a cascading, and I kind of like it because I put both of them together where one cascades into the other just like they're meant to be, and they're sitting on top of rocks, and underneath the rocks I have another egg light that shoots across, and it hits these rocks from this end. It picks up another egg light from the other side that lights up that side blue, and then again I have another one shooting across the other way. So we got red, green, and blue, and then on top we have a white light that shoots across and illuminates the top. Underneath again we have a very small fogger, and again these are a little touchy. You want to have the water level continuously at the same level. If you have one that evaporates, you're going to have to play around a little bit to make sure that it creates the fog. Moving right along here, this is another excellent feature that I kind of like. It's another LED. This is a 144 LED light, and again it has different settings like the other one. You can have it for a continuous blue, red, white, and there's a lot of different modes in between. This one here, I kind of like it where it keeps changing color. Right here you see the blue, and then it will turn red, and so on. And underneath the waterfall I have a gnome. Moving right across here again, this here is the top part of my water garden, and I kind of put it to where it's like a little, I don't know what the heck you would call it, like a spring of water dripping, and it kind of falls maybe a couple of feet. Again, I wanted to have this lit just a little bit to show the light, and again, I have an egg light kit there just to show off the little cubby full of water. Now we're going to go up to the other end, so it's going to get a little dark for a couple minutes, a couple seconds I should say. This here is the top of my view, and this here is really cool. This here is three lights that are off of a transformer. They're completely underwater, and they have like a lens. One's orange, a couple of them are orange, one's a yellow. This is where the water comes. This is like a 75-foot water garden. This here is coming from the pond that we started with, and it sort of comes up like a geyser type of thing, and I have yellow and orange to make it like a fire effect. Now you can go and look across. I don't know how good this camera will go, but you can see how much light is lighting this feature up at night. I don't like the word feature, it should be just garden. Now another thing here, this here is my other small pond. In this 75-foot water garden I have 3 ponds, and I want something to add to each pond, each of the streams. Here's another one. I have 4 total foggers. This one here is a large one. It's on a floating ring, and this one here will go up and down with the level. You can see, I mean, this is cool. It doesn't get any better. You can see how it emits the fog, bubbling water. It keeps changing different colors. Outstanding for any type of a pond, water gardens. Now we're coming down the other side. Here again, we see the gnome in there. There's our LED fountain. It has 144 LED lights. Keeps on changing. Here's our LED fountain. This also, like I said, on the other side, it's cool. It changes light or different colors, and the colors seem to go all the way up to the top. So you can see this from long distance coming from the top end. Here's our real cool universal rock products. These things are outstanding. There's different types of waterfalls for every application you can ever think of or really want to have. On the other side here we got another egg light that's shining across an accent rock. Here we got the waterfalls coming out of my pond, out of the second pond I should say. And again, I like it the way it just shines across and illuminates all the rocks coming around. Here you can see the upper end. See if I can zoom down in there. That's a little bit of my miniature fogger. And again, that's cool. You can see all the fog coming from underneath that little waterfalls. And that's what it is. That's what this is all about. Trying to get something created to where you can enjoy it in the evening. Here again, you can see I really like these egg lights. They come in kits. You can add to them blue, green, red, white. And I like just the way they shoot across and hit the different rocks, give it different patterns. You can see here, this again is my spitter. It's a double heron. Unfortunately, we don't carry those anymore. Down here, again, a couple egg light bulblets. These are cool. Come with a 2-year warranty. They're sealed, so once they're gone, they're gone. But if you get 2 years out of a bulb, that's pretty good. Again, they're great for your accent rocks, featured rocks, good for up and down, you know, any of your limbs. Here again, we're on the back side, and you can see where all the fog's coming from these foggers. And I mean, I'll tell you what, these add a lot to a water feature, water garden. And here we're coming to the back side of my big cave fall. You can see down there where we have the light. Again, that's a unique light where you can control it by a remote control. Blue, green, red, whatever you want. So this is pretty much what I have for you tonight for all the people out there that kind of want to enhance their gardens at night. This is one heck of a way to do it with the way of a fogger, these LED lights, egg lights, and also the fountain that we have up at the very top. And you can pretty much, I'm going to have to zoom in on it. And you can see it right there in the distance. And as we get closer, camera's not going to pick it up, but you guys get the idea. That's it.